This morning, we're taking a look at another cold case in coastal Georgia. This one, or in the coastal region, this one takes us actually to South Carolina. A young woman was found murdered 18 years ago along a Beaufort County road, and investigators have no idea who she is, but they don't think she's from around this area. As WJCL's Rob Macko tells us, this case becomes more difficult as time goes on.
Rural Cotton Hall Road in Yemassee, South Carolina is the site of a murder mystery 18 years old. On May 24, 1995, a landscaper found a dead woman's body in a drainage ditch. It's in Beaufort County, but it's very close to the Hampton County line. This is a picture of the woman that's been cleaned up for the public. Authorities believe she was between 28 and 35 years old, but to this day have no idea who she is. Captain Bob Bromage with the Beaufort County Sheriff's Office has been working the case since 1999.
It's probably somebody that knew her, and if we were able to identify her, it would bring quick focus to a suspect.
The woman had been strangled to death with a ligature. Male DNA was found on her body. Investigators believe she had been there for less than 12 hours. Based on the autopsy, they think she was killed somewhere else and then dumped in the ditch.
The thought is that whoever it was came off I-95 and found a place that was quiet, remote, and dropped her there.
The woman was said to be well manicured and in good health. She had part of her thyroid removed and had a full hysterectomy. There were no drugs or alcohol found in her body. Investigators don't think she's from around here because of all the media attention this case got back in the mid-90s. Any investigator will tell you that cold cases become harder to solve as time wears on. But in this case, some new technology that wasn't available 18 years ago has helped investigators narrow their focus. Experts did a biogeographical analysis of her DNA, which determined she came from either the Caribbean or Latin America. Plus, the woman was only wearing panties, which gave investigators another clue.
She was found in what the brand name is Leonesa panties, and at that point in 1995, they were only manufactured and distributed in South and Central America.
With that information, investigators took their case to a larger audience. Several years ago, the Spanish-language network Univision featured the case on its program Primer Impacto. They traveled to Beaufort County and interviewed those involved with the case. After the story ran, a woman in the Dominican Republic thought the victim resembled her missing daughter. The FBI collected DNA from the woman and sent it to Beaufort County's Forensic Services lab.
We analyzed it, and unfortunately it was not her. I mean, we thought we had something that looked a lot like her. So it was something to get excited about, but again, in cold cases, there's a lot of disappointment.
Bromage believes someone, somewhere, is missing this woman. He says circulating her picture is important and hopes someone will recognize her. After 18 years, any fresh lead could be the one that leads them to her identity. Rob Macko, WJCL News, working for you.
And if you have any information on the case, please call the Beaufort County Sheriff's Office. Beaufort County has about 20 cold cases that date back to 1972.